Hello everyone, this is a brief tutorial on how to accept payments through PayPal. Let's go ahead and download that app first. We'll go to the App Store on iOS. This is also available on Google, Android, if you have that Android phone. In the search bar, please go ahead and type PayPal here, Here, and there should be only one or two suggestions that should come up. There's an iPad version of this app as well as an iPhone version. I'm using the iPad version for demonstration. So go ahead and download the app and open it. Once you open the app, it's going to ask you to allow location, and please go ahead and select allow. We already have an account for you, so log in with PayPal. Enter the username and password that was provided to you in the letter that was sent in the mail. Once the username and password is entered, log in please. And essentially this is the main home screen. This is really where you'll be entering and accepting payments. Click on the items tab in the center, select the Sick Music documentary donation product, and then enter the amount of the donation. Here I'm entering 10. Once the amount is entered, select charge in the bottom left, and it's going to ask you to tell which payment type you'll be accepting, whether it's a credit card, cash, or a check. First we'll do credit card. Make sure the credit card reader that was sent to you is attached to the microphone. Once it's attached, go ahead and swipe the credit card facing up. Once the credit card is accepted, you will be presented with a sign signature verification page. Ask the donor to sign here, please. This is to verify. We don't save anybody's signature. This is this is for the company, for the credit company to verify it's the same person who has access to the card. Next, we'll send the donor an email receipt. So go ahead and enter their email address. I would suggest also copying the email address at this point, and I'll tell you why. Once the receipt is sent, save the customer information, and in this form I'm only asking to save 4 things. One is email, and this is why rather than retyping the email address, you can just paste. Again, enter their first name and their last name, and the last field that we need is the location or the state in which the donor is based, so we can keep track of how many payments have come in from each state. Save the customer information, and you can go back to another accepting a new donation. This time I'm showing you how to accept donations through cash. Essentially it's the same process. Select the product, select charge, but this time select cash as the option. Then you say how much cash you received and click next. It says payment processing. Again, send them an email. I would suggest copying this email, since we will be saving this information in the customer information page that's coming up next. Once the email is typed, click on send, and an email will be sent to them. Save customer information can also be done afterwards. I would not recommend it, but in case you have too many transactions to process, too many donations to accept, and you don't have enough people, you can always go back and save information later if you know who paid. Here I just showed you how to accept payments via check. Essentially the same thing. Select the product, select the amount, and rather than credit or cash, you select the check payment type. Again, enter the email address, save customer information. I'm only asking us to save email, first name, last name, and the state in which donor is based. As you can see, it's pretty quick and easy. There's not too much going on. It's a simple process, so hopefully everybody should get very familiar within using once or twice. There are other options as well. I'm just showing you briefly. You can see how many sales have been done. Under sales activity, you can see the transactions that were done today. Here, as you can see, the second payment, I can go back and save customer information. So as I mentioned before, if you didn't have time to save information as you were doing the transactions, you can always go back. I don't recommend it, but this is an option. Finally, if you are using an iPhone, you'll have to click on the bottom right that looks like a bulleted list to get access to the products that are available, but essentially the other process is is exactly the same. And that's it. That's the tutorial. Thank you.